movies of 2013. What's the worst movie of the year?
Oh shit. I'm asking them like they're gonna help me out in class. Guys, I don't know this one. It's multiple choice. Worst movie of the year? Oh god. Is Gigli still a category? I don't know. I think that will still rank as the worst movie of every
I'll
year.
take it.
So I'll just.
Sean, what do you got?
I'd say World War Z. Well, just because I have like a theory, like zombies would be like modest eaters. Because if I was a zombie and I wanted to eat somebody, would you take a bite and let them be a zombie? You would eat them to completion, right? And then they would be nothing. So it would just be one fat zombie running around. Now, do I fancy myself being that fat zombie? Well.
Kevin, what's the worst movie you saw this year?
Lone Ranger. Yeah, I saw it. I'm sorry, I did, and it's truly a testament to Johnny Depp's star power. But he was like, by the way, I'm going to be Tonto, and this isn't going to be at all about the Lone Ranger. He's just going to be an incidental comedy piece that's going to keep fucking up, and I'm just going to keep talking like the most stereotypical. And not a single Native American was like, that's really fucked up. So that's how powerful Johnny Depp is. He beat a fucking 50-year-old story and an entire nation of people by his representation of a Native American.
That is powerful. The worst movie I saw was Iron Man 3. And that was weird because, listen, normally I like movies where guys in elaborate suits fight other guys who may or may not be wearing similarly elaborate suits. But in Iron Man 3, I thought it was way too much Gwyneth Paltrow in it. And she played Iron Man's girlfriend, Pepper Potts, which I thought would have been better if she was played by Peppa of Salt and Pepper. Because I think anytime you can trade out Gwyneth Paltrow for a sassy black woman, that's automatically a win. Like Tony gets back from saving the world, and she's like, don't you go walking here with your iron boots on, Tony Stark? Don't you think about sitting on my plastic-covered sofa with that suit on, Tony? Get out of here, you got nothing. What's the best movie of the year?
Jesus. There were so many shitty ones.
Let's talk. It's not a great year.
Oh, you know what? Well, was that? No, that was this year. I just saw. I actually just saw. What the fuck was the name of that movie we just watched?
American Hustle.
American Hustle. If you haven't seen American Hustle, go see it. It was fucking. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to make this funny. It's fucking amazing. Here's what's funny. You want to know the funny part about this? Christian Bale does the most most amazing American accent. Listen to him actually speak. He sounds like a pirate. And somehow, he's always like, yeah, Monsieur, what the fuck are you doing? I am Batman. Like, what the I don't know how he pulls that off, but his accent is ridiculous. And American Hustle was fantastic. And I'm going to marry Jennifer Lawrence. She just doesn't know that.
Joe, what do you got, man?
Thanks. Do you know they make Christian Bale do interviews when he's promoting Batman in an American voice, like on talk shows? Because they don't want to remind people that he's Scottish, so they make him do that. If you ever watch like when the promos, like when those movies come out, he does an American accent. That sucks. But movies I like. Well, around this time, I don't go to the movies, like so I don't really see new movies. But I watched Love Actually the other day. I mean, if you guys are interested. It was great. I liked it.
You can't go wrong with the classics. John, what's your favorite movie of yours?
I watch Netflix a lot because I don't have a ton of money. I don't have $10.50 to go to the movie. No, I like superhero movies. So that Iron Man 3 thing, I want to walk the fuck out. No, it's awesome. I saw Frank and the Robot. It's Frank Langella, Susan Sarandon. It's a guy, right? Did you see this? It's a great movie. He's great movie. See, he thinks so too, and so do I. So I don't need to explain anything to you people because no, it's a great movie. It's just an old man. He's got Alzheimer's or something, and his kid buys him a robot. But then you find out that he was a jewel thief, and then he just teaches the robot how to be a jewel thief. And if anybody ever wanted a robot, to fucking teach them to steal. That's an awesome movie. I like robots that steal. Yeah, swear to God. Yeah. If it wasn't, I just made up an awesome plot, and I could get the fuck out of here and go write it. That's awesome. No, it's great. And it's sad.
Good recommendation.
He dies at the end. I'm kidding. I don't want to ruin it for everybody. Thank you. Two people.
My favorite movie of 2013 was a small movie that came out in the spring, a movie called Exit New Jersey. It was filmed It was filmed at the Jersey Shore by two guys, wrote, produced, and directed. One was a comedian, Joel Rose. The other guy was barely hanging on and brought very little to the table. A lot of young actors were in it. There's one guy that plays a gym manager that's just a phenomenal comedic force of nature to be reckoned with. And then I came out and I saw it and I was like, I bet a lot of local theaters want to promote this. Not the case.
I don't get it. I'm just kidding. I get it. I totally got it. I got it. Don't worry.
Let's go to music. John, what was the best album or song of the year?
Oh, fuck. Jesus. I know, right? I know. I don't even just listening to 80s shit. I think we went through this last time. But best song of the year? Lady Gaga, whatever the hell that woman said. Totally. That's the best song. We're going to be close friends now, I think. I don't really know. They hate me. I have no idea. But yeah, that was probably it for me.
I liked Gangnam Style. You guys like Gangnam Style? But when I first heard it, like I don't really like, you hear it on the radio. I thought he was saying open condom style. I swear to God, like I listened to it for like 3 times, and he was going, open condom style. I was like, what the fuck? Like he was poking holes in people, like, guess what I did? Open Gangnam Style. I was like, this is a population song? And then I heard it was Gangnam Style. I was like, nah, I don't wear Gangnam.
Kevin, what's your best song album of the year?
I hate to admit this, but I might as well because I know you all so well at this point. I love that fucking Kesha song with Timber, that Kesha Timber song. I'm sorry. I have something about her, and I hate myself but every time they're like, and here's a new song from Kesha, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna love this one too. And I'm gonna have to listen to it in my room alone, and then she starts singing, I'm like, fuck, I love you. And then I see her, and I'm like, God, I hate you so much. But yeah, I know. And there's a Pitbull's in it, and it's just like everything bad, and then it's just love. Like, it's just...
Bigger than you, man.
Yeah. It's
My favorite album of the year, like when I was thinking of this, I wanted to do what I do on my website and put you up on like new rap coming out, like Action Bronson or Danny Brown. But to keep it real, my favorite album of the year, it's gotta be Miley Cyrus. Like, I get she's not a good role model. A couple weeks ago, I just had my niece was born. When she grows up, do I want her to act like Miley? Absolutely not. But if I'm in the car by myself and Wrecking Ball comes on, does that volume go up? Absolutely yes. And the argument I hate, people look at like, oh, she can't even sing. What does it even mean? Those songs are great. Like, all right, I get it. She can't hit like 5 octaves like Adele, but Adele can't seductively gyrate her hips in booty shorts, and they're really about the same level of entertainment. So who really wins? What's the worst song or album of the year, Kevin?
Miley Cyrus.
That's actually what I was gonna I hate that fucking song. I hate her. I hate everything that happened with that. I hate that she became like famous for sticking her tongue out. Like Gene Simmons must be sitting there being like, really? Nobody in 40 fucking years I've been doing this, and this bitch comes along, and suddenly she's all over People magazine. Like,
Yeah, I like Wrecking Ball. I fell down a flight of stairs one time listening to that. Trust me, I came in late. Whoa, who's this guy? The worst song was I Am a God by Kanye West. Only because the hook has like, back in the day people are dying, drugs, killing each other like old school hip hop. And then he goes, in that damn ass French restaurant, hurry up with my damn croissants. It's the hook. It's like, times have changed. Hurry up with my damn croissants.
John, what you got, man? Worst song or album of the year?
Worst song for me was I was walking through the mall and I heard a children's choir singing, and I don't know if you've ever heard children who can't sing on key, but it's the creepiest fucking thing. Isn't it? It's always like someone's about to get murdered right before when children start singing. I'm like, are they alive? Are they dead? I don't really know. It's just a ghost thing going on. So that was the worst for me, I think.
My worst song of the year, and it was all over the radio. The song Royals by Jake Rhodes. Anyone else want to go back to New Zealand? Here's the deal. Listen to the words. And what she's saying is like, every song on the radio is about Maybachs, diamond rings, airplanes, tigers on a leash or whatever. So here's the deal. A 16-year-old from New Zealand has the nerve to critique American society. No. We live in a society where you can go from public housing to private jets in one generation. She's from a little island country where people work in the same farm from the cradle to the grave. Go back there. I don't care what you think about America, and I don't want to hear it anymore. Normally we go to the crowd for these questions in the last round, but I'm going to take this one upon myself for the All-Star lineup in the 2013 wrap-up show. And I want your personal worst moment of 2013, starting with John.
Personal worst moment? I'm not saying I had any good moments, but it's kind of like every day's been a tie for me. I don't know if that's nothing really spectacular has happened to me. So I'm depressed now. So thanks a lot, Angelo.
I think my job is done.
Yeah.
Worst moment? You ever have like a dog and one person pets it? That's really nice, right? Two people petting one dog gets like a little crowded. And I was like making these broad strokes on this dog, and I accidentally, like the person took all the prime real estate and I was kind of left with like this, and I accidentally touched a dog's vagina, and then that dog became really attached to me for the rest of the time. I still see it all the time. I was like, touching that dog's vagina was too far. He needed to leave me some room, anywhere.
I can't top the book.
I don't think any of us can.
I recently did a show where I admitted to everybody that Kesha was my favorite song. So
I did a show about a month ago called The Wise Guys of Comedy. It was in North Jersey. It was spelled with a Z. I did no more research. So I think it's an urban room. I think you guys know what I mean when I say that. So I walk on the stage and I'm like, what do y'all think about Lil Wayne? And like 75 North Jersey weird out Italian people are just staring at me, dead face. This goes on for another 10 minutes of them just like, I hate that guy. The headline of the night was Goomba Johnny. Y'all remember him from KTU? Yeah. Okay, if y'all remember back in the day, he would be on KTU real late, Saturday, Sunday night. So you go to the club and if it didn't go well, you didn't take anybody home, you'd have Goomba Johnny listen to on the way home. This show went so bad, it ended with Goomba Johnny's arm around me telling me, hang in there kid, it'll be okay. And I'm like, this is just like going to the clubs again. All I have at the end of the night is Goomba Johnny to bail me out. John, what's your best moment of 2013?
Best moment of 2013? I think, honestly, probably when my parents got back in their house after, because I didn't have to worry. Well, basically, they lived in my apartment complex. Don't applaud me yet. It was kind of annoying. I'm kidding. That was a nice applause moment, and I fucking ruined it by being an asshole.
I ruined a lot tonight.
But that was no, seriously though, having them get back and like having me be sane. I think after that was
Give it up for that.
top West Street moment. Yeah, no problem.
So I think I recognized you guys from the park that day. I was laying back in this park, right? And I was like sitting back on my elbows, and all of a sudden this rogue frisbee came, and I was like, whoa! And I snagged it, and all the people in my group were like, what the fuck? And all the people were like, that's ours over here, and they were like so far away. I was like, I'm never gonna do this from this. I fucking fired it back, and the guy's like, whoa! He like shook his hand like it burned, and then all the people like jumped into like a flash mob from me. Just for that?
Kevin, what do we got? What's your highlight?
I did a show where I finally had the opportunity to admit to everybody that Kesha was my favorite.
My personal highlight was, I think it was November 23rd, the last comedy on Cookman, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I got a call. 6 of my friends were driving down from the city to come to the show, and despite the thousands of Facebook messages and tweets and Instagrams I sent out, they did not buy tickets ahead of time. And they're like, hey dude, we're almost there and it's sold out, what should we do? And I'm like, I don't care, it's sold out. This is awesome. I'm like, I don't know, go walk around the streets of Asbury. I don't care at all what you do, I'll see you at the end. I just sold out a theater. And I do not speak to any of them anymore. And they also didn't buy tickets ahead of time for night and sold out again, so that's their bad. I need you to give it up one more time for your 2013 Comedy on Cookman All-Star.